Welcome back to Fallout 76, everyone. Let's see. We left off completing, I think, the last of the Rose quest last session, and it's leading us over to now the Free States area. Let me go ahead and pull up the quest line and see what we got here. The missing link. So we now have the uplink that we were trying to get from Madigan, who's part of the the Fire Breathers, but it is damaged, and I need to take it to the Free States bunker. They made it, so hopefully they can find out how to fix it. Let's see, there's a couple other things we have here. Wasted on Nuka-Shine. Drink a bottle of Nuka-Shine. Okay, and then the bucket list. Complete the tourist bucket list. I can't remember where the locations we had to visit from here. Let me turn off these ones. I don't know if I'm going to do the Nuka-Shine right now. Okay. I have 5 level ups that I have to do. I've been putting those off long enough, so I feel like we should probably get to those right now. We have an unopened perk pack. Would you like to open it? Yes, I would. Alright, what do we got here? Natural resistance, sniper, EMT, full charge, and what do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs? Still no idea. Ha ha ha. Okay. Alright. Hey John, good evening. How you doing tonight, buddy? Maybe it's just me, but I don't actually... I think it's kind of a pain to... I don't know. I don't know if there's another way to do this, but it's like I have to look at each one of what I want. So I can look at the top, and I see like I have like 12 strength, you know? Let's see. Like... Okay, let's just see what we got. Your weapon. Okay, we're owned. Let's see, what's the... Oh, I see how we can do this. We can just filter directly down from the bottom. You just chilling tonight, man? Nice. That's what we're gonna do tonight. We're just gonna do some chill 76. Okay. Bashing, bullet storm. Each stack of bullet storm increases your bash damage. Now we don't want that. I'm not too sure what we're gonna... Let's see, bleed effects. I don't really have any bleed stuff. Gain 3% damage per 30 ammo spent. I guess that's probably better if you got like a big weapon like it shows. Let's see, easy target. 25% range damage to crippled targets. But you have to cripple them first. What's full charge? A sprinting and power armor consumes half as much fusion core energy. Ugh. Let's see, heavy hitter. I wonder if the like the Death Tambo or whatever it is that I got, or like Power Fist, is considered melee. I don't think it is. What's this one right here? Your melee and fist weapons ignore 25% of your target's armor. Man, that would actually be pretty good. I don't know how much I'm going to be using like those melee weapons, but we might get some of these ones here. That would be pretty good. Look at this one here. Your fists deal more damage based on your... I don't even know if I have this one tagged right now. What's kneecapper? Melee weapons deal 50% limb damage, huh? Lock and load. You keep half of your bullet storm stacks. Okay. Weapons that fire 3 or more projectiles gain 30% range. Your melee weapons weigh 20% less. Okay. Explosives weigh 40% less. Ooh, wow. Okay. Damage and stagger enemies by sprinting. Okay, let's see. All power armor parts and chassis weight are reduced by 50%. Okay. That one actually might be worth it just to get my weight down a little bit. Man, there's so many perk cards here. Okay, let's look at perception. Gain more VATS accuracy based on perception. That's crossbow. Meat. 25% ranged damage when attacking a torso. That one could probably be good. Small guns. Okay. It has so many perk cards. I guess this is why, like, I probably shouldn't, like, stack up my levels, because then it's gonna take me, like, a long time to go through them and figure out what I want, you know? Oh, wow. Your scoped weapons have a 30% more range and accuracy when aiming. That's kind of nice, huh? What's this here? Your weapons have 2% increased damage per AP. That requires 3, it looks like. We should probably get this one here so I can get more than one, like, so we can... Yeah, we're going to do this. I don't want to start being locked out of, like, lock-picking stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and grab that. Oh, whoa. Actually, hold on a second. Because I was clicking on that one. We're going to need... I think that was perception. So that's a... Okay, let me explain what was about to happen. Because I think what I was about to do is screw something up. So... I started with the strength, which means I'm going to put a point into strength, right? But I filtered over into perception. So technically I'm still putting the point into strength, but I was going to pick a perception card. And so now I need to make sure I'm putting the point in perception, and then I'm going to pick the perception card. And someone could correct me on that, but I think that's what I was about to do. Here, let's go ahead and do this. Let's put the, let's do the power armor one. Portable power. That way we just reduce the amount of weight here. John, you said it's confusing? It kind of is, honestly, because, like, I probably should test it just to see, but I think unless they fixed it to where, like, when you filter down there, like, it filters, like, what you're picking, but, I'm not too sure. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that. So now I put a point in strength. See, it went up to 13, but I don't know if it's... And I can't, like, save it to, like, test it out and then, like, redo it, you know? Let's see, we got adamantium, skeleton, blood packs, and cannibal now, safety thirst. Let's see, we could get cannibal. Eating human, ghoul, super mutant, scorched, or mole miner. Consumes corpses, restores health and hunger. Oh, I have one, actually. I don't know. Maybe I haven't even turned it on. I don't know. Okay. Ghoulish. Radiation now regenerates lost health. Let's go ahead and put one in here. We got one of those already. Yep. All right, let's go check out some luck. VATS criticals do 50% damage or more damage. That's pretty good. I don't use VATS as often in this game as I do like the other games, though. I think it's just the way that it is. It's not as like, Fallout 4 system's really good. Don't get me wrong, like, I feel like they tried to make the best of what they could in this game because it's online and they can't really, like, slow your game down, but, like, everyone else not. I don't know, but... The negative effects of your mutations. We don't have really mutations. Critical hits now only consume 85% of your crit hit meter. Any kill in VATS restores action points. Gain resistances based on your luck, the amount of junk. What was this one here? Slight chance your weapon will repair itself. Okay, we're maxed rank on that one. Let's get the max rank on this one. Slight chance your equipped armor will repair itself when struck. You have no idea why this game was made? I think a lot of people would like, it's like, I think there's folks that probably would have liked to play Fallout 4, but like co-op with someone else, you know? There's people that enjoy the solo aspect of it, and people want like the ability to co-op, you know? And I think that was just kind of the idea here, is like to give somewhat of a single player feel, but like with the ability to like play with other people. I don't know though. Maybe it was just kind of all the craze, like, hey, you know, we did Elder Scrolls Online, maybe we can do like a Fallout Online type of a thing. Here's what I think maybe they could have done too. So I don't think they've done anything that contradicted the storyline so much. Like there's a lot of stuff that I think kind of add to it, but they could have almost made like a parallel timeline. Like look at Elder Scrolls Online. I'm not like a lore master when it comes to Elder Scrolls, but like I think Elder Scrolls Online takes like elements from each of like the games and feeds it into like the story that they have in there somehow. I don't really know. I'd have to like find someone who does like a comparison, like how ESO story fits with like, you know, the main stories like Morrowind and Oblivion and Skyrim, you know, because they are like their own thing too. So, but anyways, I don't want to go on it too long, but I played ESO for a little while. It's a fun game. There's things that I wish they had in ESO and this game, to be honest, from a community aspect that they don't have, that I have in like Final Fantasy. Like Final Fantasy to me forces, and when I say force, that might be not like a good term to use, but I feel like it's a good way to go about it for a number of reasons. But it like forces you to be involved. It forces you to have to do like multiplayer aspects in the game at some point. Like you can't just play the game solo the entire time. You have to do multiplayer stuff, you know, and it gives you tools to be able to do so. Like if I want to do high-end content in Final Fantasy, I can use a community board to be able to do so. Like ESO does not have that shit. And unless they've added it, like since I stopped playing the game, like that you basically you go to like this one zone in the game and just use shout chat to be like, hey, I'm looking for a group for this, or I want to put together a group for that. Like it is so inconvenient to have to do that, you know. Whereas like in Final Fantasy, you could just put up a party finder and then say like, hey, this is what I'm gonna run and this is what I'm recruiting, and then people just jump in it and then that's it, and you just go. It either works or it doesn't, you know. But like if you're gonna develop an MMO, like put the tools in there to be able to facilitate and enable the MMO, right? The community aspect. I think Bethesda kind of went with the lazy route and they were just like, oh, like the community is going to build itself around ESO, which it has. But if you like, it was hard to find a community in that game, you know, and then to kind of like grow from there, you know. It's just it's not as intuitive, and it's not as I feel like it could be better, you know. And in this game here, what frustrates me is you don't even have a chat box to do like world chat. If you want to chat with other people, you have to use voice. There's a lot of people out there that don't like putting their voice out there or don't like using voice chat, you know? It's like, let people have a way to communicate in these games, you know? If you're wanting to make a single player game, then make a fucking single player game. But if you're going to make an MMO, make an MMO and give people the means to be able to exist in an MMO, you know? It's like if I come in here, there's 24 people on the server with me. If I party with somebody, I mean, like, what's the chance? Like, you have to determine it right there and there, like, if that you like them, then you're gonna friend them and then be able to like party with them again, you know? Like, it's so hard to be able to like have like a repeat, you know? But like, I just don't think they give a way for you to kind of like really build or like fall into a community. And this just could be me because I play it so infrequently, you know? But I don't know. Like I compare a lot of the MMO stuff to Final Fantasy because there's a lot of things I like the way Final Fantasy does stuff. There's some things that I don't like the way Final Fantasy does shit, you know, but I think from a community aspect, like I think it does really good, you know. Like I've met some of like the closest friends that I have, you know, that I've known for like years and years now in Final Fantasy, you know. We've been able to stay connected both, you know, in game and outside and in Discord and what have you, but in this game it's just even ESO, like it was a lot harder. All right, that's enough about that. Let me keep going on here because I'll just blabber forever. What's this? Silence? I don't have any silenced weapons. When sneaking, you never trigger mines or floor-based traps. I don't feel like there's a lot of traps in this game, but man, that one might actually be worth it. Your ranged weapons do 6% more weak spot damage. Let's see. You do 10% range damage to close enemies. I don't understand. I need to understand a little bit better like what that means. Like I guess if I was normally to get range damage, Then it's enemies that are close. We'll go ahead and grab this one. All right, let's see here. I haven't even put Iron Fist on here, to be honest. But we could, because I mean that'd be pretty good. I have to look and see what I would want to give up though, because there's a lot of that stuff that's like actually like really good. Okay. I don't think I have any more points to use, so let's see, one unused point. The one that I wanted was the power armor one. Is there anything that I would want to take out? 15 less damage. Let's see, let's take that one off, and then let's put on Iron Fist, and let's put on portable armor. Okay. Perception. We can do gain improvement control and hold and breathe while aiming scopes. I'll put that one on for now. Okay, endurance. We have 2 points we can use. I was going to put ghoulish. Food. All drinks. Food satisfies. We could put cannibal on there too. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and take the slow metabolizer off, and then let's put on ghoulish and cannibal. Okay. I got 3 points in agility we can use, so let's put on that one, gorilla, and then 3 points in luck, which should be lucky break. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. Alright, now that's over with. My guy's looking really snazzy right now. Okay. We are... let me see if I can lighten my load a little bit here. What is my weight? We are 177 of 255, so let's kind of get rid of some shit here. I need to get rid of some of these things. Let's go put this up. Let's put these up. The grenades, explosive bait we don't need. We can get rid of these suckers. Okay, the handmade. I'll keep this for now. It's a level 25 though. I wish it was a little bit higher level. Handmaids are pretty nice. I had a vampiric one in my last character. I really liked it a lot. I'm gonna keep this death tambo though. This thing's actually like pretty good. Gives you 3 perception too. My power fist, it has plus 22, so it's 316. This is 322. I think I'm just gonna like keep this one, and I'm probably gonna put this one up for now because we got the armor penetrating too. We'll go ahead and this doesn't weigh a lot. We'll just keep that. We'll get rid of that, though. We need the camera with us. Let's get rid of these plasma grenades. Alright, so I'm pretty comfortable with this spread, except for this. I want to go. I still want to use this a little bit more. Alright, what do we got in armor that we can get rid of? We got a hazmat suit. We got 2 power armor chassis. Why do I have another power armor chassis? I have no idea. Okay. Apparel. Most of this stuff doesn't weigh too much, but a little bit adds up a lot. You know, like, why do I got 2 fedoras for some reason. Okay, food and drink. Alright. I think we're probably okay. Let's go ahead and store the junk. We're at 161. It's probably good. Let me eat some food and stuff. Food and drink. Try to get rid of some of this stuff that we don't need. Like that. Okay, a blood leaf. I don't know what that's gonna do. Canned dog food, carrot flour. Let's see, do the apples. Alright, now we need some water. Don't I? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, don't I have some water? Okay. So honestly, the few areas we can go, uranium fever. Oh, that's a pretty good one actually. Where is that one at again? Is that let me see. Let's look at it really quick. That one's kind of a hard one. Let me see if I thought it was like down here. Trying to see where it popped up on the map. Monster Mash. Let me check and see if people are joining it or not. It's got 0 participants in it right now. The only reason why I kind of want to do this one is because like those black titanium things drop, and I could use those to be able to like create like some more excavator armor like later on down the road, like a higher level set. Like if I just kind of start stacking up. But I don't see anybody joining it right now. Let me reopen the map and see if it just needs to refresh. First I gotta figure out where it's at. I thought it would be down here, but I don't see where it's at though. Uranium. Oh, this must be it right here. Uranium fever. 0 participants. Okay. So there's a couple things. There's a couple things we can do. So this area up here. This is where we have to go. The Free States bunker. That's gonna take us to a lot of questing. I think like kind of over in this area in the east. I'm looking to see if there's something else that I kind of want to do today. We haven't collected all these holotapes over in the White Springs area. Let me look at my Pip-Boy really quick and see. Oh, and then there is these unsolved quests too. We kind of have like a few like side quests, honestly. Let's see, miscellaneous search, kill unruly golfer, feral ghouls. I don't really know what they do other than they're just side quests, to be honest. Okay. And then we got the bucket list. So the bucket list, I feel like we'll do when we start kind of coming over here to the to this location, because all these little circle areas are places we have to do. We have to do that for. Hey, Radio Man, how you doing tonight, buddy? So, let me see if anyone's joined this one yet. 1 participant. I don't know about that. Okay. The easiest way to get up to here is, let's see, the Sons of Dane compound. So we could go to the Sons of Dane compound, and we can kind of take this road here from the north. The other way to go about is kind of like from the south and come up, but I don't really want to like walk. This area gets kind of like weird, I think. Maybe made a grilled cheese sandwich, man, dude. Those things are awesome. I'm doing pretty good tonight, thank you. I'm just happy it's Friday. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah, let's go to the Sons of Dane compound, and we'll just kind of take our time. It looks like we have a relay tower here that we haven't discovered yet too, so we can go check that out. We can go check that out and see what's going on over there. Hey, look, we're level 49 too, almost 50. I feel like last time I came here, there was a ton of super mutants or something like that around here. I'm not too sure like what enemies are around here in the Sons of Dane. Okay, but we don't really need to go that way. We need to go. You know what? We do need to go to that relay tower, though. I did say I wanted to check that out, so it's kind of up. That's up there, honestly. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and get this over with. See what's in here. I bet you. I don't think there was super moons. I think what it was is there was like ghouls or something in here. Ghouls or scorched, one of the two. Dude, you put spinach and ham? No, I'm just kidding. You didn't do that. I've never heard of a grilled cheese with spinach and ham. Yeah, I think there was some scorched in here last time I came here. The Buck's Den. Okay. But I need to try to see if I can get up here somehow. Looks like we can go right through here. This is probably where they busted through, see? Oh, I got turned around. Oh, shit, son. You know, you hear a big-ass explosion, and you're bound to be a little curious what caused it, you know? I mean, this is like life and death we're talking about, you know? Okay, so there's the relay tower right there that we're gonna go visit and see what's up there. Now, so some of these things have like turrets on the outside, so we're going to be a little careful. Okay. Can I mess? Oh. Dude, where do these guys come from? Holy moly. They didn't even give me a chance. Christ. That's a skirmisher too, man. He's got a lot of ammo. Got him. That's how you take care of that. Let me tell you what. Let's see, what do I have for my second weapon? We have the death tambo. Yeah, I'm about to go all in on this thing. We're gonna go find this guy. Calmex. He has a clipboard. Okay. Alright, here he comes. Dude, he ain't even gonna see me coming. He ain't even gonna see it. Oh shit, son. There's a couple of them in here. Take that. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and reload. Oh, fuck. Alright, he's done. Alright. Okay. Let's see what we got here. An automatic laser rifle, huh? We can scrap it. Hopefully we'll get a mod out of it or something. What the hell? Dude, the body just disappeared, man. Okay. Let's see. What else do we got that we want to grab from here? The toy truck. And yeah, we'll just go with that. Okay. These things. Okay, can I get any new pins off of here? Let's see, what do we got here? We got Braxton's Medical Supplies. Okay, that's now added on the map. What is this? Tanagra Town. Okay, that's updated. Let's see, that's where we're at right now. Ammo dump, let's go ahead and throw that on there. And then, let's see, what is this right here? HB, we should already have that on the map. Let's see. Okay, I think we got all those on there. Is there anything in here that we need to grab? Any holotapes or notes? Doesn't look like it. I'll take one of this Addictol though. That Medics, we'll take that too. Those things sell. Because we are chem free, right? We don't ever do drugs. Let's see, what is this? Emergency management system relay terminal. Let's go ahead and use this. Emergency management. Okay, it doesn't do anything. The SOS, sorry, the SDS is currently offline. That is the scorched detection communication, so we can't do anything with that. All right, let me just grab the that stuff. And I think we were probably good to go. Upper skull and a short laser pistol. Let me grab that. Was there a bench in here that I could use to scrap shit? I don't think there was. I'll grab this stuff too. A gold fork, huh? We'll go ahead and take that. There better be something good in here. We gotta go back this way. Boom. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That's the trap. Man, I was hoping there'd be like a bench in here I could use, but that's okay. All right, let me look and see where we're at now. So we gotta go back to the road, and then there's an ammo dump there. That's a Blood Eagle site. We could go there and see what's inside there. Yeah, I'm reloaded. We're good. Blood Eagles are like, they're some of the harder like raider type folks, so I gotta be a little careful with that one. I wonder if it's like on the top of that mountain up there. Let's see, we got where can we get through this fence? I guess we'll go this way. Did we already visit this place here? Oh man, there's something inside there. I saw somebody moving in there. Yeah, we did. Charred feral ghoul. So the ghouls, huh? See if we can do this. Nice throw. I'm pretty happy about that because I don't have the little arc thingy to be able to like actually to guide it in there, you know. So that was like 100% guess, but we got it on the first try. Okay. So there's definitely some more ghouls in there. We got to be a little careful about what we're doing. All right, let's Oh yeah, we were already here because this is where this place is at. Yeah, we pissed somebody off. They're fine though. Unless they come running out after us, we won't really worry about it too much. Okay. Just checking my 6 as we're running out of here. Okay. Hey Devilian, how you doing? How you love this game so much? It's a fun one, I gotta say. I'm just gonna be kind of chilling tonight, man. It felt like a long week, and I'm ready to just kind of like, just hang out now. Oh ho! Let's see what do we got in here. You just watched the first episode of Fallout 2 Season 2? How'd you like it? Shit, son. That's an attack dog. Yeah, I'm on break now. I took next week off. There is only so much they could do with the first episode. I got kind of a lot of comments. I won't really talk about it too much here because I want to like put some of my thoughts together. I don't know if I'm gonna like just record an episode, like record a video talking about it or something, but I definitely got to write my notes down. Because I want to kind of structure it in terms of like what I'm seeing in the TV show versus like what I know connections to like the video games and the lore, and then kind of like my thoughts about where they're going. Here's one thing that I'm kind of upset about. I don't want to say upset, but like I just didn't like at the end of the episode they had like a trailer of like what's to come in the rest of the season. I personally love the fact that they're doing one episode a week because I love how that how that generates discussion and fandom, you know? Like, people come away thinking, like, oh, man, dude, like, everyone's, like, talking about it. Like, look what just happened and stuff, you know? But what I was going to say on that line is I'm kind of upset that they, like, at the very end of that episode, they basically gave, like, a 2-minute, like, here's what you're going to see in the rest of the season. And they revealed, like, so many scenes that, like, you can like really put together, like, hey, here's what we think's gonna happen, you know. And I personally feel like they should have just kept that shit, like, secret, you know, where it's just like, hey, like, here's, you know, you just gotta wait every week so that way everybody can do this. But now you got, like, the people that have, like, analyzed the hell out of those scenes and trying to piece together everything, you know. And it's just and you got so many people that are familiar with the lore too that I think it's just gonna, I would have rather them not do that, you know. It's like, if you're gonna make us wait every week, then just make us wait every week, you know. Let the conspiracy theorists drive everything, you know. Let the discussion in Reddit happen, let the discussion in social media happen. Like, let all that discussion happen and let people think about it, but don't give, like, all that extra details in there, you know. Just let it go one, like, week to week to week. Bro, like, when you were watching Game of Thrones as it came out, they didn't give you, like, after the first episode, like, here's all the stuff that you're going to expect to see this season. They didn't do that. Like, when the Game of Thrones episode ended, like, you were left with a massive cliffhanger and you're like, oh shit, what's going to happen in the next episode, you know? So I wish they would have done that. Yeah, like, spoilers. What is this? This is a Nuka-Cola cranberry? Let's go ahead and take that. Let's see. We got, I want that little cutout right there, man. I would love to put that, like, in my camp. You can't do it. We got something called Carol's Note here. Let's go ahead and read this. Frank, you're not going to believe this, but there's a working suit of power armor in the Monongahela plant. It's out of juice, but I can get my hands on a fusion core. I'll walk it back here myself. I think Joanne's mentioned that she's picked up a core somewhere. I just need to come up with a convincing reason as to why we need it. I can't let anyone know about that armor until it's in our loving care. Carol. I really want that little cutout thing like that so I could put, like, in my camp. So here's something that I think's kind of, and they did this for good reason, you know, but, like, in Fallout 4, you can pick up anything in the game. Not pick up, well, you can pretty much. You can pick up a lot of stuff in the game, and you can either put it in your inventory, take it back, and use it as, like, decoration, you know? Or you can find a way to get it back to your settlements, right? But in this game, like, let's say if I wanted to put, like, a Nuka-Cola bottle in my camp, like, I can take this, right? And then I bring it back to my camp. But here's the ticker. So, like, that Nuka-Cola bottle, so now let's say I want to drop this so I can put it in my camp. It doesn't drop the Nuka-Cola bottle. It drops a little baggie, you know? And that's it, right? And that's it right there. So I can't actually drop the Nuka-Cola bottle to be able to position it, like, where I want to in my camp. So the only thing you can put in your camp is stuff that you can either build, or you have to, I think, buy it from, like, the Atom shop or something. So, but yeah, because I would want to be able to collect that or something, you know? Let's see what's inside this safe. What do I got in the bag? Oh, look at this. We got a plan here. Cool. Okay. Aha, look at this. We got some corn here. I'm going to be able to put some corn, hopefully, in my camp now. Which is nice. We really need, like, carrots so I can make, let's see, this wild gourd blossom, so I can make some carrot juice. Carrot juice is nice because it, like, satisfies, like, hunger and thirst at the same time. Okay. And then here's the power armor they were talking about. Let's go ahead and take the fusion core. And then they got T45 set. So I guess if you want a T45 set, I can grab the pieces. I got to be careful with weight though, because I'm getting up there in weight. So I don't because I have to be very cautious of my weight, I'm not going to just go around grabbing all these power armor suits and having like a shit ton of them, you know. I have my one excavator set. I'm pretty happy with it right now as it is, and then I know like later on we'll be able to get some better suit stuff, but for now I'm just going to keep with what I have. Looks like this guy left some caps here too, so I'm going to take these caps. Let's see. Okay. So that was a little ammo dump find. That was pretty cool. Let's see. So we need to go up we need to go this way, I think. Let's see, north, yeah. Now we're going the right way. Let's see here, John, sorry, I was reading your thing. You said why buy the week? You said why buy the week though is so lame. Like, are you talking about why the weekly release? I think I would say this, man. I think like Netflix has developed an expectation, like has sensitized people to not having patience anymore. And like I don't, this is just my opinion, as unpopular as this might be, but I think I don't think that that's really a good thing to have when you have something new that comes out, you know, especially if you want to be able to build up like the excitement and the fandom around something, which you can, but like, you know, if a TV show just came out and you can't binge it all in one day, and you go into work the next day and there's that other guy who like did watch it all in one day and then starts like ruining everything, you know, like you know, what the hell is that? Like that's something you gotta deal with, you know. And I feel like the week to week, like it just, I think it helps build like fandom and it helps build discussion about it, you know. So, but you're right though, like it takes patience, you know, and a lot of people I feel like just don't have patience because of the way like studios like Netflix have really rolled out stuff, you know. They've rolled it out where you can just binge it all in one day. So I don't really know what the right answer is. I just know like I personally think a week to week is good. I like to kind of have that hype and excitement to look for something in the next week, you know. Let's see. Hey, Wise Looking Tree. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. You said, how do you pronounce my username, right? So it's Zrostylz. That's how I pronounce it, but I've heard all kinds of other pronunciations. So I try to be kind of like clever with the with the spelling of it, but have I ever played the Stalker games? No, I haven't. Oh shit! I think I feel like I'm in danger here. I feel like you all have told me about Stalker games because I think I have it listed on my Steam if I recall. What is this? This is the, oh man, I can't read that. The Hopewell Cave. Discovered in May of 1816, this cave appeared to be some significance to the Native American Adena culture, which existed from 1000 to 200 BC. Anthropologists investigated it at some length and found small bits of pottery and few animal bones. So John, you said you just lose interest over time. I gotcha. But you finished Game of Thrones once it was just completely over? Okay. I think for me, like, and again, it's a matter of opinion, you know. I like to be able to have like that. What am I looking forward to in the next week? Oh my god! It's, oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna die, guys. Oh fuck! Where's he at? He's right behind me. I can hear him. Oh my god, my heart is going. Wow. Okay, I think we're okay, but there's a scorch beast over there, man. This is dangerous. Hold on a second. Let me pull out. Dude, I don't even know like what I would want to shoot with it, you know? Why does it say 03 in the username? Because I think what, like, I created this channel a long time ago, and I think Zrostylz was actually taken, so I think I just put 03 in there. That's when I graduated high school, was 03, so. Let's see here. 50% damage to animals, man. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit, dude. We are gonna go. I take 3 hours to finish the tutorials. That's true. I might blow through a few stims here, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can't take this guy out with the death tambo. Oh man, dude, that's a... Fuck. Oh, Jesus. Oh no, this ain't happening. Definitely ain't happening. Fuck. See how much damage he was doing to me? Holy moly. We ain't going toe-to-toe with no Deathclaw like I thought we were going to, but... Ouch. Oh, shit! He's, like, right there. Oh, man. Where's he go? Where did he go? And we got the Scorch Beast after us, too. Mother of God, dude. This is... There he is. Oh shit, dude. Oh no. This is all bad, man. Like, I got Deathclaw, I got the Scorch Beast, I got all kinds of problems right now. I don't know what else I'm running into as well. Man, I need to reload. Shit. Reload. Oh my God, man. What am I getting hit by here? There's like people shooting me. Oh my God, he's right there. Okay, we got him. At least the Deathclaw's done. Grab all this shit and run. Dude, I'm being hella brave today. Oh. Dude. Man. Dude, the Scorch Beasts take forever to kill, man. I don't have, like, anything that's, like, that can really deal with that either. Oh, shnikes, man. I don't know why it keeps popping out my damn sniper rifle. That's not the weapon that I want, man. I want my death tombo. Get out of here. Jesus, man. Dude, this sucks, dude. That frickin' Scorch Beast is like the biggest pain in the ass, man. I swear. Alright, he fell down. Here, come here. Dude, I'm just gonna punch the shit out of this thing. You better not take off. Fuck, I need to heal. Ugh. Oh, come on, come on. Got him. Whew, Jesus. All right. Let me tell you what, that was more excitement than what I needed to deal with right now. Oh my goodness. He didn't even drop anything good. I guess we'll grab those. Okay. So I wanted to be able to check all this stuff out, but... What is this? Photograph the front of the pumpkin house. Speak with Jack at the pumpkin house? I didn't even get to check out the rest of the stuff that was over here. What? I'm not even gonna ask questions. Clark, man. Buddy, how you doing tonight? It is Friday. I am so happy. How are you doing today? We're good. We're good over here. I'll come back and do this thing over here in just a minute. I wanted to come check the rest of this stuff out. Do that, Deathclaw, man. I thought maybe I'd be able to like just
this, fix that. Never seems to end.
I thought maybe I'd be able to go like toe to toe with it, you know, but definitely not. That sucker took like here. Let's take some rat away too. Ah, I pressed the wrong button. Damn it. Aid. Here, let's take some rat away. Okay. You made a ton of popcorn tonight? Awesome. You got any plans? Or are you just kind of hanging out, chilling today? Hey, Basie, sorry, I didn't catch your text earlier. Sorry, you said I graduated in 03? Like 2003? Yeah. It was a long time ago. Sorry, I missed your you missed your note. There was a lot of excitement on the screen, and I wasn't kind of paying attention to chat at the time. I told you guys I'm old as fuck, so I know there's folks that are a bit older than me that like watch too, so I'm not trying to make them feel super old either. But the hell. You gonna play some Delta Force later? Nice. I wanted to come check out here. There was I think there was a holotape or something inside here that, yeah, see, there's like something inside here. And we got a recipe for steeped aster tea. They had some pepper and salt too. We got... I'm just grabbing all this stuff here. Well, this it looked like kind of a nice little camping spot until Mr. Deathclaw came out of nowhere, you know? And then it looks like he probably killed everybody. Look, Deathclaw egg. We can go ahead and take that. I wonder if this was like a it looks like it was like an army like site, because it looks like these are all like pre-war army dudes. Let's go ahead and grab this stuff. Is that another Deathclaw egg right there? Oh, dude. Wow, this thing's actually hurt. That is another Deathclaw egg. I was checking to see. I can't really get behind these things, but it looked like there was some other stuff over there. Okay. Here, let's listen to this holotape over here and see what it has to say. This says anthropologist holotape.
As my study of Hopewell Cave continues, I'm struck by the atypical nature of this Adena-based burial complex. The Adena culture generally buried their dead in large mounds and similar hill-shaped earthworks. Due to the primitive nature of the tools from 1000 to 200 BC, stone carving was not yet a part of their society. However, Archaeologists who investigated this skull cave site removed remains and artifacts belonging to the Adena culture. I wonder if it's possible that the remains of the Adena people were moved to this location well after their society ceased to exist. For one culture to treat another's with such reverence it's unusual, at best. I will continue my research to discover more.
Yeah, you do that, buddy. I just noticed, is this a, oh, look. This is like one of those cell phone towers that's like dressed up to look like a tree. Mr. K, how you doing? You said this isn't Fallout 2? You made a wrong turn today? I'm trying to get back on schedule. You know, I said I was going to play Fallout 76 on Fridays, and then there was like a couple weeks that like I clearly like just did not do that. I think John called me out on it the other time, like a week or so ago. So I was like, yeah, you know what I need to do is I need to be a little better about doing what I say I'm going to do. So here we are. Fallout 76 is free on Steam this week? Oh, wow. Dude. What kind of bull honky is this? Maybe you weren't supposed to jump inside here, obviously, but come on now. Like, use your hands, bro. There we go. Jesus. So the nice thing about this game that I really like is that it's free to play, server-wise. Like, I'm happy about that. So yeah, if you did get the game for free, I mean, you got nothing to lose outside of just your time, I suppose, if you want to try it out, you know. I mean, I got it for free. It was on the PlayStation Store for free, so I was like, yep, I'm not paying for this game. And I'm not a Fallout First type of a guy because I don't play this well. I don't play this long enough, you know. So this is 100% free. Ain't got to spend shit to play it. Oh, it's 90% off. You saw something about it, but on Steam it's $4. I mean, hell. $4 for a video game? Okay. So let's go over to this jack-o'-lantern house and see what it says. It says we got to take a picture. Photograph the front of the pumpkin house. Let's see. So I got to pull out. I got to remember how to pull. Oops. I got a jetpack. Okay, so I gotta find my... I gotta figure out how to use this. Check this out. Alright, let's see. Can we aim it? Oh, we can. Check this out. So let's see. Happy Halloween. Completed photograph. There we go. 1 of 7. And then it says we have to talk to Jack, I think. Jack-o'-lantern.
You there? Let me take a look at you. Yes, you'll do nicely. Where are my manners? Welcome to the Pumpkin House, one of the most popular attractions in Appalachia. I'm Jack, the caretaker here.
You said what is Fallout First? Fallout First is like a subscription you can get, and it gives you like some extra perks. One of the best perks is they give you like a scrap box, so all the mats and junk that you can pick up, it can go into your scrap box, which has like an unlimited storage space. Whereas your stash box only has like, I think it's like 1,200 pounds of weight or something. So all your junk and everything goes in there. So for me, you know, a free user, I don't get that cool scrap box that has like unlimited storage. So I have to be very picky, choosy about what I put in there, you know. So. All right. Let's see. I'm back to help again. Yeah.
Kindly fetch me some pumpkins to carve, will you? You will be adequately compensated, I assure you.
Did he give me a list or a quest? Let me see if I'm already at full health. Yeah, I keep using.
Pumpkin house without more pumpkins.
Oh, collect pumpkins. It's a daily quest? Tell Codsworth to go back to the sanctuary.
I wonder what I'm even carving for.
Hey, no worries, Mr. K, man. I hope you have a great Friday, and we'll catch you later. I should get back to Fallout 2 on Oh shit! Actually, you know what? We're going on vacation, so maybe I might try to play one more time this weekend, and then yeah, because I'm gonna be off. I'm not gonna stream probably until like Friday. I will be off like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Take the laptop. That's true. Hey, look, there's some pumpkins over here. I guess we could turn them in here. What happened over here? Okay, man, have a great night. We'll catch you later, okay? Let's see, I don't need that anymore. I wonder what happened to all these raiders. Like, how did they get killed? Here we go. We got some more pumpkins over here. So that should be 4. We need to find like 6 more. Aha, here's something that we can actually scrap some stuff here. So let's go ahead and scrap. Let's see, we can scrap a few things we don't need. We don't need that. And we got a mod out of there. Cultist blade, we can scrap. And that. Oh, you know what? I can just scrap all the junk that we got. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're looking for pumpkins.
There's no such thing as too many pumpkins.
I feel like I'd be able to find them all around just this area, but maybe not. Can we go inside the house?
On days like these, I wonder what I'm even carving for.
I hear like stuff. There we go. Oh, poor little vault door didn't make it. I'm gonna take your Tato though. Ooh, a Nuka-Cola Quantum.
So many pumpkins to carve. So little time.
That is a creepy poster. I don't know why, but it looks creepy. Okay. Oh, we got a note here. Pumpkin carving automation notes.
Days like these,
Well, I finally got all the robots online and programmed to carve out jack-o'-lanterns. I'm still having problems with the setting pumpkins down and rolling over. All things considered, I'm feeling pretty good about this automation idea. Wendy named the greeting robot Jack-o'-lantern. I think the kids will love it. Love it. October 31st is almost here. With any luck, this should be our biggest event to date. So we'll go ahead and take the stim pack too while we're at it. What is this? A patched 3-piece suit? I think I already have one of those. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here we needed. Nope. Okay, let's go see if we can find a few more pumpkins. This place got ransacked is what happened. What's that? Gumdrops. Of course there'd be candy in there. Okay. Oh, is that? Oh, I thought that was another note.
so many pumpkins to carve. So little time.
I might kind of check like just the surrounding area and see. Here we go. See if I can find a few more. I think I need 5 more to finish this little side quest. Looks like we have some over here. I reminded you that Christmas is coming up. Yeah, it's like coming up soon, man. Like next week. Okay, I think we actually probably got all the pumpkins we need now. Let me go turn this quest in. We should have 10. It was going on, Julian. How you doing tonight?
Like these, I wonder what you there? Wait.
Okay, here's your pumpkins.
As usual, many thanks for your service. As promised, here are your seeds.
All right, so we got the daily completed. Nice. Where are we at right now? So we're still heading up. We got a couple different things we can do along the way to the Free States bunker. So we'll keep just moving along here. All this looks like we need to get some more water too while we're at it. Let's just go ahead and drink that. Oh my goodness. Let's see what. It's a garden gnome. He's watching. It's a red garden gnome too. You don't mind if I take what you got in here, your iguana bits and beer, do you? Okay. God, I keep pressing the wrong button. Like with Oblivion, you use the D-pad to open up your menu, and it's not what you do it in here, and I'm wasting stims. It's driving me nuts. I need food and drink. Here, let's go ahead and take some Nuka-Cola. And then let's see, we need some food too. Let me use some of these let's see. I'll do the spoiled stuff. Ah, I got parasites, of course. That's fine. We'll use some disease cure. Hey, you're gonna go be with some family, huh, man? That's good. So, like, that's what I like about the holidays is it gives you that time to be able to hopefully go back and like connect with family and stuff that you haven't seen in a while. Okay, is that is a brotherhood, so we're good there. Where does this road go off to? It comes up to there, so okay.
Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day. But look what else it brought.
So much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before?
I should have dragged that Scorch Beast all the way over here to help deal with them. Let's see, what do you guys got inside here? I see something.
If
Hold
I
on
get
a
a gun
second.
and a nice suit of power armor, you can sign me right up.
What do we got inside here? Oh gosh, I like kicked this little body. Okay.
Scorched raiders.
You missed your family during Thanksgiving, so you're gonna be able to go see them now. That's good. Yeah, and before you know it, 2026 is gonna be here. Man, it's wild. I feel like this year went by super fast. You know, a lot of you folks I met earlier this year too when I was streaming like Fallout 4. That was like back in February, and I can't believe like how much time has like gone by already. But like it just seems like it was kind of just yesterday, you know. Is this a public workshop? I think this is. I think this is a public workshop. In which case, photograph the logo on the red rocket sign. Okay, hold on a second. Let me. Is that the one that we gotta do? Red Rocket Mega Stop? Hey, we did it. Nice. I feel like such a tourist. You joined back in the April-May timeframe? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was still playing Fallout 2 back, or not Fallout 2, sorry, but Fallout 4 back then. And here pretty soon, you know, once I finish Fallout 2, we'll, you know, like you all wanted, like I said I was gonna do, I'm gonna do that survival mode run. So, how long have I been streaming now? Well, let me see here. I think a couple years now. but I didn't really do it like as consistently as I've been doing it until like last year. Because mostly, oh shit, dude, that's a lot of rads from that thing. I don't want to be anywhere near there. I didn't have games that I consistently streamed, and then also I didn't have like the level of viewers that I have like lately, you know. So, you know, you guys give me like a lot of motivation to stream, you know. I think like last year, let's see, was it last year? So like, yeah, last year when I was doing like Fallout New Vegas, like there were some folks that I met kind of in there, and then Fallout 3, you know, I gained some, but it was like when I started doing Fallout 4, like that's where like the channel started kind of like to like blow up for a bit, you know. And yeah, like, you know, some of my plans kind of changed, you know, of like, hey, like I was planning to kind of do this, but like, you know, kind of what you are looking for, what you ask for, you know, that's really what's kind of driven me to do what I'm doing now. So yeah, I want to say for probably about 3 years, that I've been kind of streaming a bit more consistently, but like it's really been about 18 months or so that I've been streaming like, you know, like almost every day, you know, or like around there, I guess you would say. Oh my word. Okay, hold on a second. Let me pull out my weapon here. I was just looking. I think I hit like 428 followers on YouTube, and that's like it's wild to think that like I would have never thought like the channel growing there, you know, because I admittedly like I don't get to put a lot of time and effort into curating the channel too much, you know, so I'm just happy that it's at where it's at, you know. I always appreciate every follower that I get. Dude, these ghouls look creepy as hell, man. What is this over here? Photograph the Freddy Fears storefront? Oh my goodness, a glowing Wendigo. You think the simplicity is what people mess with? I would like I've been kind of experimenting a little bit. So what I would say is like I will always keep my live stream versions like up on the channel.
Those who have more than others and choose to
The hell?
hoard their possessions.
So, evil does have a name.
Freddy's? Okay. But like I've been thinking about trying to see if I can do some edits on these things to try to cut it down for folks that like don't want to watch, like if they come back and watch the VOD and they don't want to see me like just, you know, jabbering like I am right now, you know, they just want to see like just stuff. Haven't really found like a good way to do it though. So there's a long way of me saying like I don't know, like I'm just experimenting. It is a little time consuming, and you know what, it gives me a whole lot of like appreciation for like for the people that do this, like content creators. Like I go and watch like people's videos and I see the way that they do their edits, and it's just like, man, like they're like really good at what they do, you know. It says we gotta photograph this storefront here.
For the moment, it seems that all is quiet and still. But looks can be deceiving. And
Nothing is what it seems.
Let's see if that counts. Yep, that one counted. So yeah, if I, so normally I stream for about 2 hours, give or take. Sometimes I go over, but like what I would ultimately like to do is I would like to keep my VOD like it is, unedited. Oh look, they got a little Pip-Boy sign in this little jack-o'-lantern, and then what I would like to do is like maybe get a edited version of that that's like down to like 30 to 45 minutes, where it keeps a lot of the stuff in there, but like it really just kind of reduces some of like the me looking through my inventory or doing like just stuff that doesn't really need to be there. But like if I keep keep the VODs on the channel, because there's some people that want to like whenever I watch like Let's Plays, I like to be able to see like everything that someone's doing. But that's just me. Like I know I'm weird like that. Let's see. Let me turn that off. Let's see. This place gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know if I really want to be in here that long. Especially if there's Wendigos around. Okay. But we got this Freddy's house. It says kill a Wendigo while wearing a clown costume. Well, I don't know if I have a clown costume.
Mommy, I come out now.
Fool, did you learn nothing from your failures? A good look around. Do you really think?
This is real? Auntie.
So we can get in the basement. Let's go check and see what's inside the basement really quick. No, I don't remember this place too much. There's a clown costume in the store? Oh shit, I missed that. Okay, let me go back over there and grab it, because there might be a Wendigo down here. If there is, I'm gonna leave really quick so I can here, let's do that really fast. We got another Julian here. So I don't know why my chat is doing this, but it's not giving me your guys' like names. It's giving me like I think like your chat like your YouTube username. So like John, like you're just showing up as like John, not Aegon. And then Julian's name is showing up as Pendente01 or something like that. I don't know why it did that. It started doing that a couple of weeks ago where it no longer shows like the names. Halloween costume skull? Okay, so that's the costume skull. I wonder if that counts as the whole costume. Clown outfit. Oh, the clown outfit. That's what we needed. It said kill a Wendigo wearing a clown outfit. Hey, look at that.
We follow the story of
Was cast out.
Okay.
Alive in the...
Oh, look at that, dude. The plan? Hold on a sec. What is this? The plan. Finish the costume show. Borrow any monster costume. Meet up by the Parsons barn at 1 a.m. We scare the hell out of Shelby at her damn shack. That clearly did not work well for him. But let me see it. Did it give us a quest? Miscellaneous?
Yes, it is time we knew the truth.
No, it didn't give me that one.
Fickle phenomenon.
Oh, there's a clown hat? Okay, hold on a sec. Let me go back there. Clown hat on top of the pumpkin. Ah, here we go. Thank you for that. Okay. Let's go see if we can find the Wendigo now. I didn't realize there was a roof to this place over here. Can we go on the top here? My. Okay.
I always believed in the good in people. It made me
A big dummy.
That eyebot is creepy. Man, I wish I was multilingual. That's awesome. All right, let's head into the basement. Oh, the basement is open now. All right, let's see if we can find a Wendigo down here while we're wearing a clown suit, so we can get this quest done, hopefully. Now, I don't like being inside of a basement fighting. Y'all ever seen the movie Inglourious Bastards? There's like a scene where Brad Pitt's like talking about having a fight in a basement. Like, but you didn't say it was in a basement. Like, basements offer a lot of challenges. First off, you're in a basement. Okay, I don't like this. Is there anything down here? Okay. I don't think there's any enemies down here, so this must just be where we have some places where we can scrap some stuff, it looks like. Let's see, scrap items. So, oh, what was this? We got some, wow. Where did I pick this sucker up from? Apparel, no armor. So we picked up some other stuff here. So let's see here. That's a pretty good one, actually. We can put that on here. We can get rid of this sucker. Heavy right arm. What am I wearing for my right arm right now? Fiberglass, 11 and 11. Dude, that's like 22 and 47. That's actually pretty good. Because it's a level 50, that's why. You think that was the best scene right there? Which one, John? The one I was describing or the one that Clark was talking about? Let's see. We got a muffled marine armored right leg. Let's go ahead and scrap this one. Okay. My power armor chassis. I don't know why. Okay. So let me equip some things here. Item. Let's see. Armor. And then. So we'll go ahead and wear this. Okay. And then right on, we can put that on too. Oh, the one that Clark mentioned. Gotcha. Okay. I think those are the upgrades. I don't know why I have this other power armor chassis right here. That's weird. I'm going to take it for now, but I probably have to look at that here in a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and let's scrap a few things here. So I'm going to scrap... let's see. I'm going to scrap this. And then I'm going to scrap that too. Okay. And we're still wearing our clown suit. I'm not going to wear around this too long. Hopefully I can find the Wendigo somewhere. Maybe there's one out here. I killed 2 of them. You guys are giving Julian a hard time because of that. Like, go watch Inglourious Bastards. Come back and report to us and see what you see. It's a good one. Oh, I hear something moving around. The peer pressure is unreal. Okay. I may have to come back here at some point and see if we can, because that's a Wendigo. There's probably not another one around here. I killed 2 of them. That being said, I'm not going to be walking around in no clown outfit, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and put on our What was I wearing? I think I was wearing my, oh, hell. I can't remember now. I was wearing a white wolf fedora hat, I know that, but then it was a, oh, what was it? Was it a golf outfit? I think it was. Let me see here. We'll put the clown outfit back on, but I mean, come on. I gotta look a little snazzy now. Look at it. Well, I think this is pretty good for now. Let's see. Julian on YouTube, you said there's sometimes a Wendigo that spawns at the end of Campfire Tales, which popped up. Campfire Tales? Was that let me see here, was that a quest? Campfire Tales? Okay. Oh, the public event at the bottom. There's nobody on that one 6 minutes ago. Oh, well, let's go check it out. I gotta put my clown outfit on if that's the case. I gotta do this quick too. Camp Adams we have discovered. Let's put on the clown hat and the clown outfit. Okay. Event failed. Oh, damn, dude. Well, that's not good. Dude, I don't like this high brush, man. I can't see shit if it's coming up after me, you know? This is a bad place to be. I guess we must have come up here like a little bit too late, you know? And we must have just missed out on it looks like there's like some tadpole stuff up here. So where are we at actually? Oh wow, we are somewhere we have not been yet. We're way over here. Okay. So, okay. You know, I haven't even really explored this area at all. At some point we'll come over this way because this is where the Burning Springs expansion is at, but not anytime soon though.
Remember, campers, no littering. How'd you like it if you came up this mountain to a heap of garbage?
I feel a little bad. Oh look, they got a little ranger hat on.
Oh, for cute.
That's a big bear. Pioneer Badge exam terminal? Do you think we can pass a Pioneer Badge? Let me see here. What's it say? 10 ways to be a safe archer. Point loaded bow. You know what? I feel like we might be able to figure this out. These things gotta be like common sense type questions, right? How hard can it be? Welcome to camp. This terminal is for taking Pioneer Scout competency exams. If you are already a Pioneer Scout, please select which exam you would like to take. If you are not a Pioneer and you are interested in pioneering, please select the Join Pioneer Scouts. We are already a Pioneer Scout, I believe, so we just need to take the test. Tadpole exams. Please select an exam. Holy mother of... Alright, Archer. Alright, let's test our skills here. Start exam. Question number 1. Show question. You spot Billy at the end of the range with an apple on his head while Danny takes aim. What advice do you give? Well, he shouldn't miss. Tell Danny to aim higher, knowing that he's more likely to miss Billy's head. Tell Danny to aim lower, knowing that he won't hit any vital organs. Tell Billy to hold completely still to keep the apple steady. How about, like, don't shoot at Billy at all? None of the above. Okay, question 2. You overhear a camp counselor bragging that they shot an arrow 320 per second. What type of unit were they most likely using to determine the arrow speed? It's got to be feet per second. I feel like it's kind of slow for an arrow, though. Maybe. No. No, we'll just go that feet per second. Yeah, the yards per second. That's a lot. That's like 900 feet in a second. That's like pretty fast. Okay, show question. Okay, while on the shooting line, you hear Mr. Handy Instructor blow a whistle 3 times. How should you react? Oh, fuck, man. This one is not a common sense question. Knock 3 arrows under your bowstring. Locate the nearest overhead cover. Duck underneath it and cover your head. Walk forward and retrieve your arrows. Take aim at the Mr. Handy and as this is a declaration of war. Okay, so I am thinking that it's one of these two. Locate the nearest overhead cover. So if someone blows 3 times, like if you think about Game of Thrones, right? What was 3 blows? That meant fucking the dead was coming, right? So let's just say locate the nearest overhead cover, duck, and cover your head, right? We're judging every answer that I'm taking. I know. Question number 4. You're hiking through the woods when you spot your weird neighbor Jimmy blindly firing arrows into the sky. What should you do? Nothing. Jimmy is alone, so he won't be able to hurt anyone. Attempt to shoot Jimmy's arrows out of the sky. Find the nearest overhead cover and demand Jimmy lay down his bow. Charge at Jimmy and attempt to tackle him to the ground. Attempt to shoot his arrows out of the sky. Okay, let's do this one. All right. Wait, I thought that was... Okay, show question. Commies have invaded. Alex is a champion archer and wants to defend his country. What type of arrows should Alex use to penetrate the thick armor of the communist swine? Fuck, I don't know, man. What's a Bodkin point? Target point? Well, I'm not gonna say it's a blunt point. Let's go with target point, I guess. That's a tough one. Ah. Okay. View score. 3 out of 5. Better luck next time. Man, that was actually kind of tough. Okay. Hold on, let's take another one really quick. Let's do well, hold on a second. Actually, let me check something really quick. It said it's so hard to read these. Okay. Always point that. Never shoot across the lane. No, all the range commands. I was hoping it had like the 3 whistle blows on here because this is the safe archer stuff, right? So, and it's not like they had like other clues like lying around. I feel like this is stuff you gotta like accumulate like somewhere. Or you just kind of got to, like, guess a lot. Let me try this one more time. Tadpole exam. This is weird how it's not, like, zooming in, actually. It's kind of a glitch. Let's go ahead and do let's do the medic. You got to score 100 in order to get to pass the exam, man. This is like this is a go, no-go criteria right here. Not a C or better. Tadpoles, man, they're like cutthroat, you know? All right, question 1. The other scouts are excited for your field trip to Poseidon Energy Plant, but you're worried about the effects of radiation. What do? Stop worrying as it's 100% safe and effective. Take some Radix. Ask for a hazmat suit. That sounds right. Okay, 2. Which of the following is not a type of cancer? Lymphoma, hemophilia, I guess. This is a tadpole question. Let's see, which of the following is not a symptom of radiation sickness? Fever, hydrophobia, headache, vomiting, hydrophobia. 4. Which of the following is not a type of physician? Cardiologist, gastroenterologist, astrologist. Okay, oncologist, so astrologist. And 5. Believe it or not, blood cells come in several different colors. Which of these is type of blood cell? Wait. Which of these is a type of blood cell? White? Oh, fuck. What did I miss? It was probably the first question. I don't know. Wait. It's not letting me back out. This is weird. There we go.
Just smell this mountain air. An only moderate to severe amounts.
Ask for a hazmat suit. Don't go if you don't want to deal with radiation. That's what it should have said. Okay. Where am I at right now? Man, okay, yeah, we don't really need to be over here right this second. So I gotta fast travel back to where we were. But you know, maybe the Wendigo will be out here, so then we can do the Wendigo thing. You never know. People raw dog traveling to Chernobyl. Okay, no Wendigos, because everything's dead here. If I server hop, there'd probably be some, but it's okay. All right, let's continue on to where we are heading. I feel like this place is a bit more dangerous than what I've been used to. Let's see, we're heading the way we need to go. You know, all the rest of the areas that we've been to were like really nice looking, you know, really pretty and stuff. But then you get out into here, and it is like swampish, you know. But it was never always like this, though. Apparently, like this happened. Oh my God! Gulpers. Yeah, this is a bit more dangerous here. Apparently, like, after the bombs dropped, something happened. Let's go ahead and reload. Did the Gulper go underground? Got him in the butt. Ooh. Whew. We're still in combat from something? From what? Oh, shit, dude. Jesus Christ. We got a Mirelurk King coming over here. My death Tambo. I hate these things. Alright, well, we dealt with that guy. Jesus. What else is over here? There was something else. Hold on a second. I could have swore something just popped up on my screen. Oh, there was. There's a Mirelurk Razor Claw. I don't know where those guys came out after me, but... Oops. Alright, we're about to deal with this guy. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Alright, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Alright, let's keep going. So we're heading to Abby's bunker. And we're getting pretty close here. There's some really nasty stuff around here though, so we got to be a little careful. You know, I always usually say like sticking to the road should be like somewhat safe, but so if you notice, like you come down here and things are like pretty rough, right? Like you got trees, but you got like all kinds of crap and stuff growing around them. So something happened with the environment to like make it this way. I remember like the first time I came down here, I was like, man, why does this place look all shitty, you know? Oh, there's a note. Hold on a sec, let's read this. Look, I get it. You want to rebuild this blasted heap. I get it. Pack up your little suitcase and just leave the safety of this old community. Well, guess what? That's your choice. I still care. I do. Listen, I don't know if it will help, but just after the bombs fell, I just stashed anything I could at the Bailey family cabin. Chemistry kits, water purifiers, heavy winter coats, gun parts, and some bust-up cans of food. I doubt much of it's still there, but at least you can go grab the pipe that I hid for you. Good luck. Okay. So now we got a map updated Bailey family cabin that we can go look at. Yeah, I remember coming here and I was like, man, who would want to live out here? This place looks like not cool. I don't want to live like in like the water and stuff. You got all kinds of but as you go through the story, like you can find out some stuff about this area. This didn't always look like this. Let's see, where? We're getting close to where we need to go. I'm trying to keep my eyes peeled because there are, as we've seen, there's a lot of creatures out here that are starting to be pretty high level. Oh shit, dude. What? Oh, Jesus. Man. Like that right there. Ah, sure, okay. Grab this stuff, I'll be able to scrap it later. The country roads. I don't know that whole song, but what is... Oh, hermit crab. Country road, take me home to a place I belong. West Virginia crab. Oh my word. Shit. Oh, it's like right behind me. I hear it. The hermit crab. Shit, dude, he can get over here, can he? Oh my god, he's right there. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Oh no. I didn't realize the hermit crab would be so tough. Oh, he's right there. Oh no. AP, come back, please. Fuck. He's like right there. I need to get inside this door. Oh. No AP. I don't even want to look behind me. How do we get inside? I gotta... Shit, this isn't good. I'm still endangered. Here, let's see if we can lose it really quick. Oh boy. See, when you access the terminal, it doesn't pause like what's happening around you. Okay, we're hidden now. So if I was like thinking that it would save me, it might not. You know, that freaking hermit crab can come down on the side and like just attack me as I'm trying to hack the damn thing. Okay. All right, we're here at the Free States, Abby's bunker. And this is an overseer's cache. Let's see. Let's go ahead and listen to her log about this place really quick.
Overseer's log, Free States bunker. Sam Blackwell and Raleigh Clay. Those damn traitors and their secessionists turned their backs on America to form their free states. Concrete bunkers. You'd never get that past a Vault-Tec radiation proofing inspection, that's for sure. Sounds like they let go of their paranoia long enough to seek out help from the other survivors. Just have to hack this terminal. See what they left behind in there, and what they wanted to do.
Okay. All right, we're going to hack the terminal. See, it's a required skill of 0 too, because it's an MSQ-based one that you got to be able to do. Now, tail. Let's see. Likeness of 1. Stash. There we go. Okay, if you're reading this, we're not extinct yet. And 2, humankind needs your help. The only time I'm quiet is for dialogue scenes. Remote door control. I try to be quiet for most of it, John, when they're talking. Let's see. Maybe in Oblivion I've been a little bad about it. That's okay. All right, so let's head. Let's see here. I have no clue what we're gonna run into inside Abby's bunker. Let's check it out. Okay.
Greetings, stranger. Now, don't panic. My name is Abby. I'm not your enemy, and this isn't a trap. In fact, if you're hearing this, it means I'm not even alive. I was with a group called the Free States. We gave our lives trying to finish what we called the Scorched Detection System. The system will let you know when the Scorched are coming and has the means to help deal with the Scorched beasts. If you can help, I've created a set of recorded instructions to complete the system. First, you need to find the final communications uplink, and chances are high it'll need repairs. We entrusted it to a guy named Madigan and told him to place it on the antenna at top of the world. Find the uplink. You can use my workbench here to repair it. Then check in at the main SDS terminal to trigger my next recording. If you're still there, I really hope you're willing to help a dead girl out. If so, good luck. And if not, well, enjoy dealing with the Scorched. And if by some chance this is Madigan, your timing sucks.
Okay. So, well, step 1's complete. We have the uplink. It's broken. We have a way to fix it in here, it seems like. And it looks like she left a note in here. Where are you? Abby, where are you? I've been waiting for hours and I can't wait any longer, but I wanted to tell you something. I hope you find this note. I hear that you're thinking about going to Watoga. Don't. It's not safe. I don't know what, but it sounds like everyone there got killed or something. Our fields. Okay. So that's Watoga. Watoga, we will get to there eventually at some point, but it's not safe, apparently. All right, let's go ahead and go inside. All right. Nothing creepier than exploring a bunker. Let's see here. So we got some rat roaches. Okay. Clearly the bunkers here weren't like super well built out, but I think it's kind of cool how the Free States, they decided they're like, the hell with Vault-Tec, we're just gonna make our own shit, and they did, and here it is, right? Okay, what do we got in here? We got a folder. We got Niraj's terminal, office desk fan. Let me grab that, and then we got some stuff over there. So repair the broken uplink. Yeah, we got brain fungus growing on the walls. I don't know how I would deal with that. Let me grab these mentats. Okay, what is this? This is Scorch Detection System Terminal. Right, and then we have over here Abby's workstation. So we have a lot of stuff here. Okay, Abby's to-do list. Military grade circuit board. Let's go ahead and read this. Abby's to-do list. Finish recordings on the master holotape. Reprogram checks for scanning at Sam's terminal. Check expiration dates on the stim packs. Try not to lose it. Abby, you were a good soul. Okay, what do we have back here? A washer and dryer. Okay, what about in here? Aha, this is a room. A little teddy bear. And we got Abby's terminal back here too. Sorry, I know I'm being selective right now. I'm gonna... Ooh, is there something back behind there? There is. Everybody is gone? Okay. I will listen to all these. I'm just trying to just explore really quick. It looks like we have another room back here. It looks like someone couldn't put in the... They couldn't assemble this correctly, or they couldn't put the drawers in there. Let's see. Is there any... Alright, who do we got over here? Who do we have over here? So we got... I wonder if that's Abby. I don't know. We'll see if we can maybe figure out who this is here. So... It wouldn't just put random pictures like that for no reason. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and listen to this holotape and see. They hid this thing, man. You wouldn't be able to see this there. So let's play this.
Dear holotape, I'm pretty sure that everyone I know is dead. If we hadn't bothered with this stupid system, they'd all still be here. Well, guess what? If you all die, that kind of defeats the purpose. Why couldn't we just stay in our bunkers? Why do we even have to go out there? I'd rather eat cram every day and never see the sun again than be stuck here, alone. I miss my mom and my dad. You guys are supposed to be here. You took me away from my friends and my life all in your stupid promise that things were gonna be fine. That this was best. And is it? I can't do this on my own. I don't want to do this on my own. I just want things back the way they were.
Who is she talking to? I'm trying to think. Okay, we'll figure this out. I appreciate it, Julian. Thank you. All right, let's see what's on her terminal. Oh, we got some notes. Very personal property of Abigail Singh. I think that's how you say it. My dad thinks I'm old enough to start learning a thing or two about the scorch detection system, and it's just been work ever since. I hate it. I mean, I get that the scorch suck and wipes out all the Harpers, but do they really think all of this is going to work? I'm pretty sure that we're screwed, and I'll be staring at cinder block walls for the rest of my life. Is this the... Okay, yeah, that's the top one. So some of them you read from like top down, and some of them you read from bottom up, you know, and I hate how there's no consistency with that, you know. Like, to me, it should be top down reading, you know. But sometimes you gotta pay attention. These ones don't have like a date on them, so as I look at the clues of like how I should read this, you know, that way I'm not reading them out of order. So what is Dax? Dax is gone. He's, quote, disappeared. But we all know that he's dead. It's the last time anyone should trust Calvin to do anything. I don't even see why I had to have a brother. I could have been an only child, twice the birthday presents, double the allowance, and best of all, a dog who would still be alive. Okay, all right. So things now. Things are put in context a little bit now. So the girl on the left obviously must have been Abigail, and then the guy on the right must have been Calvin, and then the dog. I don't know the name of the dog, but the dog obviously is not alive anymore. So Calvin is... Wait a minute, not Calvin. Dax. I got it mixed up. Calvin. I don't know who Calvin is just yet, but Dax. Dax was her brother, and that who is the other kid in the picture. And then the dog. Fort Defiance. Defiance has fallen. This has triggered a quest line. The Brotherhood's gone. Their last message was about Defiance falling, whatever that is. Now Raleigh's putting together a group to go see what they can salvage from their old stomping ground at Camp Venture. They may have been assholes, but if anyone stood a real chance against the Scorched, it was the Brotherhood. I'm curious about what happened, but that would mean finding this Fort Defiance, and from the sounds of that message, it's probably crawling with Scorched. Okay. Radio signal. I picked up a really faint radio signal the other night. It was a woman's voice, and it sounded like she was offering help, but I couldn't make it out. The signal comes and goes, and it seems to get a little stronger as I went west towards the mountains. I want to check it out now that everyone's gone. I could really use some help from someone, anyone who's still alive. But I have to go through raider territory to get close enough for the signal to come in strong, and I just can't risk it. This sucks. So she said to go west towards the mountains. West. I'm trying to think, because we kind of passed through there. Okay. A new beginning. It's been 1 year since I lost my dad. I was reading through his terminal and remembered how dead set he was on saving us. He trained me, as much as I hated it, to know that the SDS inside and out. So I could be here to finish it if he died, and then he died and I did nothing. Starting today, as much as it terrifies me to try, I'm going to finish the system. It's what they all died for, even Calvin, and I'm pretty sure that this won't end well, but I have nothing to lose. Okay, and then the last one, farewell. A while back, I'd said that I'd finish the SDS. I realized that the chances of my success are maybe a bazillion to one. So first, I spent way too much time rigging a million different things, so if someone else found my bunker after I'm gone, they'd have a chance to finish it as well. And now that's done, and I realize that this may be my last entry. I've packed a bag, and I'm off to the top of the world to go find Madigan's uplink. So something happened from the time that she left her terminal and top of the world. I don't remember her at top of the world. She wasn't there. Madigan was there. Madigan got killed by the raiders because they didn't like the... There's a long story about what happened there, but there was a lot of bad blood, right? So anyways, so what happened to Abigail, and why didn't she make it to top of the world? There's some more stuff to read here too. Let's see here. Defiance has fallen. That is kind of a part of the main quest, but it's like I don't know when we will go and do that. Let's see. Was there any holotapes in here? Okay, I feel like there should be more holotapes around here, you know? Like she should have left more than just one. Let's see. Okay. Take your caps. Let's go ahead and read. Let's see, Julian, you said you really read all terminals and books and stuff? I do. At least in this game. Oblivion, I wasn't the best about, like, because some of the books were, I really should have developed like a checklist system. I would have like gone through the books a bit better, but I didn't. And so here we are. But in Fallout, I will take time to like read all this stuff though. Personal notes. Okay, Dave. So this is the dad, Niraj Sin, I think is how you say it. Dear Jen. I wonder who Jen is. General, maybe? We did it. We officially moved into the bunker today, and since we had room for a few more, we took on the Cohens. Did you know they just had a little girl? I'm sure Abby and Cal will appreciate the distraction. Some other kids to pick on besides each other. So far, we're all a little excited. It's more of a camping trip right now than a reality. Okay. Restless. The kids are getting restless now. It seems the newness of the bunker has worn off. Abby's old enough that I can distract her with a few small engineering projects, though she's missing her friends. Calvin and Daniel, on the other hand, are all around the same age, and this place can barely contain their energy levels. At least us adults can still appreciate a good drink once the kids are in bed. Okay, so I'm trying to pick. So there's Abby, there's Calvin, and Daniel. She said there was someone called Dax. I wonder if Daniel is Dax. So, like, Calvin would have been... Well, let me go read this other one really fast. Abby and Cal will appreciate the distraction. So is Cal her brother? And then Calvin and Daniel? And maybe Daniel's like one of the other kids from the Coens? Okay. I'm trying to make sure I understand, like, their family tree. Dear Jen, Raleigh and Sam were right. It finally happened. China dropped the bomb. We felt the vibrations go through the entire bunker, and the kids barely left my side since. The news has been chaotic. So far, the bunker's integrity has held. There's no radiations gotten through, so let's hope that it stays that way. Harper's Ferry. Dear Geneva, Raleigh sent out a call last night asking if anyone would like to attempt to rebuild life outside at Harper's Ferry. After some discussions with the kids and the Coens, we've decided to try. It's not going to be easy, but if Abby and Cal can live a life where they see the sky and interact with more people, I think it's worth a shot. Yeah, China, John. Well, so I guess it depends on how much Vault Tech was involved, how much China was involved, you know? The Scorched. My dearest Geneva. You know what's really interesting? Like, look at this. Day 1. It starts off with just Jen. And then it goes, my dearest Jen. And then it goes, dear Jen. And then it goes, dear Geneva. And now you have, my dearest Geneva. I don't know why. Why couldn't he be consistent? What's the reason why he changed it up? Anyways, it's been a while. I haven't written on this terminal since we left for Harper's Ferry, but we're back. It was a 7-year effort, but a failed one. This new world is more dangerous than we anticipated. There's new creatures out there that we call the Scorched. It takes over an organism somehow. Bears, deer, even people. Until we can devise a way to face them, we're back in the bunker where I can keep Abby and Cal safe. We lost the Coens to this aberration, and I won't lose our children. Let's see. John, you said you don't even know what started the war and the bomb. In Fallout 1, it talks about it in the very beginning of the game. It's either Fallout 1 or Fallout 2. I think it was Fallout 1, but it talks about it. It talks about, like, the oil reserves. Like Julian was saying. But then if you watch the TV show, there's the whole idea that Vault Tech kind of like helped precipitate, like preempt it somehow, or like sort of start it to some degree to be able to sell, you know, the vaults off or something like that. Okay. So those are the personal notes. They spent 7 years over in Harper's Ferry trying to build that place back up with Raleigh and the rest of the Free States people, and apparently it didn't go well. All the Scorched came out, and now they are back in the bunker trying to figure out. So, detection. Okay. Proposal. Scorched detection devices. Ella believes the Scorched have a unique radiation signature. I'm fairly certain that I can rig a device that can detect this and send out a signal. It could be a type of early warning system. If we have the means to fight, we can fight, and if not, then we can retreat to our bunkers. I'll start drawing up plans tonight. Relay towers. Okay, we talked about adding detectors to the surrounding regions so that we have better eyes into what may be coming our way. This will require a greater communications network that I could rig together. I think that we can somehow utilize the relay towers for this, but I'm pretty sure I can build a communications uplink to pick up and send our own signals. Eddie's putting together a team for us to go investigate. Good job, Eddie. Repair bots. It's absurd how often these uplinks become damaged due to local wildlife. After Terry's death, I've decided to construct a robot that can handle it. I found an iBot that I think we can make use of. Let's see. Oh, you didn't watch the TV series much at all? I got you, John. Oh, you watched his first season just a little. Let's see. We found some tech at Camp Venture, left behind by the Brotherhood of Steel. Ella is theorizing that we can just make adjustments to create a type of sonic trap for the Scorch Beast. If we can find the right frequency, I think we'll be able to disorient it, maybe even ground it long enough to kill it. Okay, Scorch Beast traps. Free state notifications. Okay, the glowing swamp. To all, we recently survived the worst conditions the mire has ever seen. The following is a documentation on steps to take should this ever happen again. The crevasse dam, crank the turbine to max flow to flush the river. C.A.M.P, follow instructions on their operation, clean and clear flush it into the river to absorb the radiation. And kill any and all glowing creatures you see. Questions? You know how to reach me, Raleigh. Okay, so that's something we'll have to probably do, is figure out how to deal with all this shit that's going on here. Let's see, what's the next one? The Vine Heart. Okay, Eddie said they fought off some ghouls and mirelurks that looked to be infested with strangler vines. The creatures worked together as if something was controlling them, and eventually they found out what he called the heart. Taking out the heart seemed to stop the creatures, but there's no guarantee that something like this couldn't happen again. Should anyone come across any vine-infested creatures, report it immediately to Eddie and his team. This way they can locate any controlling heart in the area to stop it. Raleigh. Scorch Beasts. I'm not sure how many people this will reach after the attack on Harper's Ferry, but rest assured, we are working hard on a solution for this new threat. From the Brotherhood's last transmission, we know that we're on our own, and we know the reports were real. All we can advise for now is to remain in what shelters that you may have found, and if you must, stay under as much cover as possible, Raleigh. Okay, the Scorch Beast lures. After many losses, we've set up several locations where Scorch Beast lures. Should you find yourself in a situation where a Scorch Beast is in the area, keep your Pip-Boy on to listen for priority message alerts. Eddie is making them as we speak. We'll be sending out instructions on proper usage soon, but remember, use your best judgment. Use the lure if you are prepared, but if you can, always seek shelter first. Okay. Alright, that's it for Niraj's stuff there. Now let's go check what's behind door number 3. Aha. Rad roaches try to come out and scare me. Attack on Titan, is that a good one? The only anime that I've ever watched before is Full Metal Alchemist. I know there's probably a lot of really good anime. I have not really had the time to do it though. I know that's not really a good excuse, but it's my only excuse. Let's see. What did we have over here? Footlocker. No. Let's see. What's this? Circuit breaker lid. Activate. Did that do anything? I don't know if it did. Okay, repair. Let's go ahead and do a modifier repair. UFW anime. Attack on Titan and Game of Thrones, you'll always recommend. Okay. Let's see, that's the only modification we can do, but I don't need to modify. I need to be able to fix. Let's see, craft. Game of Thrones. Let's see. Quest items, uplink, here we go. Okay, adhesive, broken uplink, circuitry, and steel. We can do this, so let's go ahead and... Do we need to build it, or... I guess we build it. Okay. Alright, so that select uplink repaired at the scorch detection terminal. Okay. Wait a minute, let's go read this one. Abby's workstation. There is the terminal and then there's the workstation. Alright. Abby's workstation. Notice, if you've made it in here, I'm hoping it's still safe to assume that you're 100% human. I've yet to see Scorched or super mutants use a terminal. Read these entries, save the world, make it mean something. Read me first. Alright, we'll read this first and see what she says. To the lucky survivor who found this terminal. My name is Abby, Abigail if you want to get technical. And I am, or I was, the last surviving member of a group called the Free States. Since the war, Mother's Nature's gotten quite creative. Her latest babies, the Scorched or the Scorched beasts, are by far our biggest threat. If you're interested in saving humanity, I'm really hoping that you'll find or they'll help out a dead girl and finish the system. Everything you need to know is on this terminal, along with a few other informative bits. Fingers crossed, it's all still up and running. Okay, the Scorched Detection System, the SDS. Okay, technically not everything all at once, but once the system has detected that you're on board, the other entries will unlock. Let's go ahead and read about the SDS. Okay, what is it? First off, what is the SDS? Well, I'm glad you asked. The SDS is an early warning system for the Scorched. We've placed detectors all over Appalachia that pick up their special radiation signature. We were able to successfully pull off some kind of local tests here in the mire, but we weren't able to finish everything necessary to complete the system as a whole. That's where you come in. Still to do. Find, repair, and set up Madigan's uplink. Recover routing schematics, gain security access codes, upload all this data via relay tower, and then reboot the system. Right? Reboot the system. Okay. Believe me, it's not going to be as easy as it sounds. Otherwise, I'd have done it all by now, right? And Madigan, if by some miracle the reader is you, I hope that you still have the last uplink. I couldn't find the materials to make another one, so that sucker better either still work or hopefully can be repaired with the instructions that I've left behind. Alright. Okay. Which we already repaired it, so we're in good standings there. Communications uplink. The communications uplink are key pieces to the SDS. The Scorched detectors send their signals to the relay towers, and then the uplink picks up on this and transmits the data to a satellite that then relays it back down to my amazing setup here. We were able to set up one at each relay tower, but we still need one set up at the top of the world. If you've managed to find the uplink that Madigan lost there, you can trigger my next message with the uplink repaired option on the SDS terminal. Okay. Scorched detectors. The Scorched detectors are triggered by motion. Once activated, if they pick up the unique radiation, they'll send a transmission to the closest relay tower. Detector malfunctions in the mire. Okay, we just picked up a new quest. If you're reading this, it means the mire detectors need some upgrades. Fan motors, 5. Find these in Raleigh's bunker. The passcode is R+P421. Heating coils. Look in Raleigh's bunker, Ella's bunker, and the closest relay tower. And if no one's broken in and ransacked the place, I have 2 stashed in the storage room of my own bunker. Heating coils. Okay. Upgraded fan motors. Make these at a Tinker's workbench once you have the motors and the coils. I have one here that's never let me down. Wood armor schematic. Look in Raleigh's bunker for this. It's got the instructions for some protective gear that will make it harder for all of the crazy new creatures of death to spot you. Is really handy for getting around. Okay. Routing schematics. This entry is locked until progress may be verified. Access codes. Whoops. Okay. Free states notifications. We already read these. Yeah, we already read those. Okay. Alright. She said there was heating coils in her storage place. Duct tape. Let's see. Where would I find heating coils? Julian, are you heading out, bud? If you are, have a great evening. Yep, you too, man. I hope you have a great Christmas. Here we go. Heating coil, military grade duct tape. Okay, so we got the heating coils. And the fan motor. She said she had fan motors somewhere too. Let me unlock this footlocker right here. So I gotta let's see. Let's go ahead and unlock it real quick. Pharmacist, friendly fire, serendipity, and arms keeper. And the funnies. Once is a mistake, twice is a problem, 7 times is a party. Okay, so we need to put on lock picking. So let's take off sniper and put on a lock picking. Okay, now we can unlock this. And just like that, one is broken. Damn, this one's hard. Fuck, 2 is broken. Like right around here somewhere. Okay. You can stop being a little fidgety now. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Not the fan motors that we were looking for, but let's see. Perks. Need to put this back on. Let's see, we'll take that one off and then we'll put on the sniper one. Okay. So she said she had fan motors. Would have expected them to be in here. But maybe not. We saw the heating coils. Okay, that's fine. Too bad I don't have a skeleton key. Sensor module. Oh my god, military ammo bag. How about that? Dog tags. Let's see. Rat poison. We'll take that. That looks complicated. Let's see. Scenarios returning from Raleigh. Let's read that too. Sensor module. That was... Skeleton key would be really nice. I feel like it kind of broke the game for me in Oblivion though. But I will say this though, it like the lock picking in that game was like brutally tough in the beginning, and then once I got the skeleton key, it like instantly night and day became easy. And I feel like it shouldn't, it shouldn't be that easy. I feel like they should give you more access to lock picks in the game. I feel like I collected every lockpick that I could find in the game, and I still only had like, after how many hours I played, we'll say like 80 hours or 90 hours of playing the game. Like, I only had, I don't know, like maybe in the 50, it just, yeah, it was like unnecessarily hard, like, in the beginning until you got the skeleton key, and the skeleton key, it's 100% a skill issue on my part. Absolutely. Let's see. Sensor module. Got all kinds of stuff in here, doesn't she? Let's read this right here. Scenarios returning from Raleigh's. Okay. Ransacked and nothing found. Entry terminal busted. Motors and heating coils found. Bunker flooded. Motors no longer working. Scorched living there. Aliens. Aliens, man. I see that one meme with that dude with the crazy hair that likes to talk about the aliens. Like, aliens, bruh. Alright, here we go. We'll go ahead and take that. Scorched detection system. Let's go ahead and use this. Warning, warning. Critical system malfunction. Please see the following alerts for details. Communication uplinks. Scorched detectors. Uplink uplink repaired.
If this message is playing, it means 2 things. The good. You've got a working uplink. The bad? Some of the scorched detectors in the area are malfunctioning and need upgraded parts. It looks like my fear of the Myers ecosystem wreaking havoc on them has come true. For these repairs, first you need to get to Raleigh Clay's bunker. He's got replacement motors for the fans we use to keep the detectors dry. Oh, and write this down. R+P421. It's Raleigh's password, and you'll need it. If you didn't catch that or you want more info, you can always check my workstation terminal. It's all there. Good luck.
Okay. So we've listened to Abby. The next step is to enter Raleigh's bunker. which is over here. So I'm just kind of looking at what else is like over here. So yeah, so we will be heading, what is this? I don't remember that little icon on the map before. Huh. So we'll be heading to Raleigh's bunker, which is here, and Braxton's Quality Medical Supplies. I forgot about that place too. We should run into like West Tech around here somewhere. I don't remember which one was like West Tech, but I think it's like, it's not that place. Maybe this is West Tech right here. I can't remember. But we got a lot of stuff that we'll be doing on this side over here, and we haven't even gotten to Watoga yet. So we're not rushing through this. There's a lot of content in this game. A lot of content in the game. So there's a, yeah. I'm just kind of checking over the map and see what else that we have too, because like we'll eventually get around to doing a lot of it. Okay. All right. I am well over 2 hours tonight for the night, so we're gonna end it here. I'm just gonna kind of log out here at Abby's bunker, but I think when we start back next time, it'll put me out somewhere else, and then we'll pick it up from there. And I still have the clown suit on. I forgot to change that out. Maybe next time we can find the Wendigo too, and then go get that taken care of, so we got that quest knocked out. All right, folks. Thank you all for watching. As always, I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful Friday and a good weekend if I don't see you. This weekend, I'll probably do another Fallout 2 session, and then some Oblivion. And then next week, we probably won't stream until I think Friday. So anyways, have a good night, folks, and